Well, it's related to our big thing that we're working on right now, because we just came up with the idea about a month ago, and the conference, the United Nations Climate Summit, is taking place in Paris in December. Doesn't give us a lot of time to organize, but what we decided to do was to take student journalists. So we are training them, the different local radio and news outlets, so KRCL, Salt Lake Tribune, we're hoping ABC4 is going to be training the kids to be environmental journalists, and then we're taking them to Paris to then be in this amazing technology that we have access to, that's going to allow live conversation between our student journalists in Paris and their classes and schools back here in Utah. So I think, how many of you knew that the Climate Summit was happening in December?
No, just a few of us.
A couple, and this is a group that should know, right? So can you imagine how few Utahns actually have even heard of the Climate Summit that's happening in December? So part of what we wanted to do was engage more Utahns. And we thought, what's the best way we can do that is bringing Utahns to Paris, because then we're going to get way more news coverage because there are Utahns at the summit. And then if we have the kids being trained as environmental reporters by the news stations here, they're going to be invested in their success, and they're going to cover it more, and we're going to get way more coverage of this conference and of the climate conversation than if we weren't going. So that's our goal. And so we are actually having a fundraiser at the Tracy Aviary on
October 24th.
October 24th, and it's going to be with a cocktail party, a night in Paris. And Tina can tell you a few more things about what's happening with that. But we're going to have a silent auction. So I just had two people, Chris and David, just donated some in-kind services that we will be able to auction off. And we're very grateful of that. That's how we're going to be raising money. We're also going to have raffle tickets. I'm going to see if we can actually pull this off, but I'm going to try to raffle off a ticket to Paris to join us at the conference. Cool. No promises on that yet. I'm working on it. But anyway, so we hope you'll come and support us, and if you can't be there, that you maybe can do an in-kind donation of some sort for the silent auction. We'd be very grateful for that. So thank you so much for the few minutes of your time. And then Tina, do you have anything else?
I do.
Okay, there we go.
So in regards to our cocktail party, we have generously been donated spirits by Five Wives Club, beer from Wasatch, there will be wine, and we're speaking to various French caterers throughout the city. So it's going to be an evening in Paris. So cocktail attire is going to be encouraged.
Little black dresses.
If you can't come, downstairs you will find a campaign poster with information for our GoFundMe. It's a little tear-off sheet. You can tear it, you can make a $10 donation, $20 donation. Most of all, what would benefit us is you sharing it on your social media. Because currently, we are 100% self-funded, meaning Sharice and I and Saraya from the Women's Democratic Caucus are paying for it. So it would be nice,
yes, if you would
to get to get some support from our community, which we know we can. The best thing about us going, the thing I'm most proudest of, is we are the only delegation in Utah representing Utah.
Yeah.
We are two groups of women who come together and partnered with another group of women in Europe who are going to really make a difference. So I'm very, very proud to say that.